Hello guys, welcome to Love Between 22. Vanessa here speaking, and today we have another pick a card reading, and this is the weekly love reading commencing April 15 up to April 21, 2019. Each pulse was arranged by Archangel Michael, and he told me that it's gonna be an intense week for you guys. And as the angels say is that even though it will be a contemplation week wherein we will see the past, our past hurts, our past pains, mistakes, all of it. Okay, that's why you will observe that people could be rude. They have been through a lot and they didn't accept it. They are mad of what had happened to them, and sometimes if a person, I can hardly speak, I'm sorry. Sometimes if a person, can't accept where they are, can't accept their past, and being childish that they didn't learn anything and blame people, they are rude. Okay, they might be rude within this week because they are being manifested by the heavens to contemplate on it because they failed to learn from it. That's why it's coming up again to them to show to them what they should learn. What's the purpose of the past that they had? Okay, because sometimes past mistakes happen either because of the purpose that you have on earth. Like if you have a difficult past, there could be a tendency that you could be a counselor someday, or you may help people who are depressed or who has been there, like what happened to you in the past. Okay, and if you have a difficult past, could be you need to learn something from it because you will use it someday for your present or the future moment. Okay, that could be. But anyways, guys, even if it's gonna be an intense week, if your person is acting weird or strange, like they are rude or they're started to cry and message you, I'm sorry, etc. Don't be afraid. Don't lock your heart or block them if they ask forgiveness. You must learn to forgive as well because you yourself, you can contemplate on it. Not only these people will be affected, also you. Okay, you could contemplate about the past because God wants you to purge the pain of the past so that you may move on to your present moment and the future. Okay, and carry what you learn. Now don't carry that baggage. That's why this week they ask you to purge it. They ask you to cry. They ask you to realize your mistakes so you may learn, or other people's mistakes so that your patience may be widened, or you may realize why it happened because you have a purpose on earth. You will receive signs either by dreams, either by signs that we have here in the 3D world, so on. Okay, so whatever it is that you encounter within this week, be patient, the angels say. And some people would have their throat chakra blocked if they are not yet ready for what do you call this, to talk to each other or to some people, especially if they haven't learned from their past, so that they won't be able to hurt those people who apologize. Okay, so that's what's happening. No wonder my throat chakra is blocked. Could be the angels don't want me to hurt my person. Could be they ask me to purge more when it comes to my ex, to my person, or whatsoever. But pray to God for the healing of your heart so that you may open up your heart to those people who wants to communicate to you, to those people who want to say sorry to you. They will apologize, okay, and then forgive. on your behalf, even if it's hard. You know, you must forgive. If you can't really forgive, then step back and tell them, I just need a little more time to cry this out. Okay? But once that I'm ready, I'm willing to accept you back in my life. Because some people are like that, especially if you're a Cancerian. Me, I have a Cancer moon. So sometimes I have a tendency to hold on to grudges or whatsoever. It's really very hard. Okay? And to release it, I learned that I need to purge it all. That's a technique. Purge all the pain, purge all the sufferings, and remember to see the purpose why it happened in the past. And you will thank God later on. Because me, I really have bad memories or bad moments. Some people are rude to me in the past. I was angry back then. But then when I contemplated, I realized that it has to happen so I may be able to preach. So I may be able to teach people and also counsel people about the conditions of other people. Or help those people that are, that are encountering the same experience, just like what happened to me. Because really, my life is not a joke. It's really very intense, okay? But I thank God that I encounter it and now I am here to preach. Okay, honestly speaking, it's been a long time since God asked me to preach. It's really hurt me so badly, honestly. It was before tsunami that God asked me to preach to Japan. Back then, I don't really know how to go to Japan. I don't have money, and I still live with my ex-husband back then. I tell my parents about my mission. But looks like my mom didn't believe me and said to me, how come you can go there? Okay, how can you go there? She asked me. And I don't really know how. And then after few months, Japan, tsunami strike Japan. And really, it brought me to tears. Because I should save a lot of souls there before they die, right? Until now, I feel guilty. I really dream of going to Japan so that I may at least say sorry for those souls that I wasn't able to save. That's what I want to do. Anyway, it's really hard if you deny your calling or you haven't able to do it, especially if you need to do it and you failed. After that, people lied. Remember Saint Jonah? I know Japanese people are kind and loving and gentle, but I don't really know why God asked me to preach there. I just remember Saint Jonah's mission, that he can't run away from it, right? So even if he ran away from it, he was still sent there and remind people that God will only give them 40 days, 40 days to change, or else their country or their place will be in the rebels after if they didn't change. But those people change, so it didn't happen. I don't really know why God asked me to preach there. I'm a Catholic, by the way. And I know in Japan, I'm not against the Buddhist, okay? Probably God just want me to preach like what I'm doing in my YouTube channels. I just don't know. Really, it's very hard. And anyway, if you have a mission work on earth, follow it, okay, guys? Is there anything else, angels? They said no more. So we have 4 piles here. Pile 1 is a 2 of cups. Pile 2 is a 6 of wands. Pile 3 is a 6 of pentacles. Pile 4 is the King of Pentacles. Okay, now choose wisely, guys. Please don't base it on your ego or zodiac sign, favorite numbers, and so on. No, base it on your intuition. Because if you choose the card because it looks nice, it looks positive, it will not resonate with you. Okay, rather listen to your intuition, rather your ego, you know. It is because the angels say some people will choose the wrong pile. That's what they see. And also, if no pile is calling onto you, don't force yourself. Could be within this week, those piles doesn't resonate with you. Okay? Just relax. Focus. Okay? Listen to your intuition and not your ego. If you can't really choose, then pray to God. Pray to the God to send you angels of guidance to know which pile. But if not really nothing, it means it doesn't resonate within this week. Okay, so don't force yourself. So is there anything else? They said choose wisely. Okay, and they say that I need to share now the cards. Okay, so okay, I'll share to you now the cards that I'll be using for this reading. Okay, for the tarot cards, I'll be using the Akashic Tarot deck, and it will be clarified by the Classic Tarot deck. And then for the piles that we have here, the choices, okay, we pulled cards from the Everyday Tarot deck. And then we will use also Romance Angels for the advice and also to check the energy of your person with regards to your relationship or connection. For the overall theme, we pulled cards from the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. And then for the messages of your person, we pulled cards from my personal tarot deck. And then it will be clarified by the Illuminated Tarot. Now, I will only clarify, guys, those who are in need of clarification. But if the angels ask me to clarify everything, then I have to do it. Okay? And for the advice from the angels, I used Angel Answers Oracle deck. And since it's Saint Michael who arranged the piles for us, we'll use his Oracle card, Archangel Michael Oracle deck. And then the Universe Has Your Back deck. Okay, so if you're not yet ready, guys, just pause the video. I'll proceed now with pile number 1.